because I feel like we're at a cosplay convention. So Sosa's like super nice to me too, and so he's gonna listen to this later and be like, "Dude, really?" Like,
I just imagine like Sosa going to a cosplay convention. Everybody's like, "Yo, who are you?" He's like, "Wario." Like, oh,
yeah, yeah.
True. Facts.
I'm Wario, but modern day. Like,
this is what he would have really looked like.
It's like I'm the esports Wario.
So Switch versus.
Okay, real talk. Esports Wario would totally play a modded game. Like that's exactly what he would do.
And then he will host tournaments of it, and then charge crazy amounts of venue fee. It's not what we doing, but
no, that's actually very affordable.
That's what will happen.
This was reasonably
all about that
price.
money. These two players all about that money. Definitely looking forward to talk about that. These two are playing it out. Not from the same crew, not from the same coast. There's no good blood between them. There may not be bad blood, but there is blood. We are about to start grand finals.
There used to be bad blood. Now it's just a genuine rivalry.
Now it's just blood.
Yep.
Got some blood. Guys, this is Wisely. DB Wisely. DB stands for Down B. You can follow him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I follow Down B Collaborations on Twitter as well.
At Down B Collaborations.
I'm.com. You can just shake my hand, please. This is for you. We getting started. Shake my hand so we can start it up. Switch.
We got grand finals.
So,
let's go.
Sosa is actually coming from the winner side of grand finals. Switch is coming from the loser side, but I think that can play a little bit of factor in this. When you're coming from that loser side and you've had to grind out so many sets against so many different players with so many different characters and playstyles, you have a little bit more acumen on your palette at that moment of time going into grands, just because you've been so fresh, so hot, and so ready to take down people. On the other side of things, there's a person in the winner side of grand finals probably for a reason. You know what I mean?
They're there for a reason. Now, the last few times these Titans have played, this was going in Switch's favor. Like, these are two of the best in the business for a reason, but it's been Switch the last few times. I want to say the last 2 sets, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I very well could be.
Oh, ooh. Okay.
Yep.
Just reset the situation right there. Good stuff.
And this grab game that Switch has got going on was so potent against Malachi. He's trying to get it started against this Wario. Not quite there. Sosa DIing out.
Oh. Ooh. No roll right there.
He was trying to get that jab to down smash. Sosa attacks it up, goes out. He said, you go high, I go low.
156 and still able to come back. I mean, he's still living.
Well, Wolf himself is at 141.
Two incredibly heavy characters, but died at 187%. Good stuff on Sosa right there, making it to account as long as possible.
The M might not stand for recovery anymore, but the M does stand for matchup, and the N does stand for living.
And the jab, just keep him. Switch rolling, but making very good directions
Switch died
in which
at
to roll.
168 there. Holy crap.
It's incredibly high percent. But Sosa died at 187, so, you know, this is pretty much tit for tat right here.
Yep. Both of these characters live very long. They're both heavy. While Wario's very floaty, Wolf has got his glides, and he's got his chill and glide, and he's got a few different ways that he can really amp up that recovery. You want an aggro character who doesn't die like Fox? Wolf is your dude.
Let's go.
All right, we got New York yelling for Switch right now.
Grab game coming in handy right there from Sosa. Repeatedly managing to find him. And usually on a character like Wolf, if you can get one grab, you can get another.
Oh, Wario eats Spaces for breakfast.
Ooh. Okay.
But Spaceys also eat him for breakfast, which is what we are seeing right now.
Great grab right there from Switch. Keeps him off the stage.
Now he's at 132. Another back air is probably going to take this. If he can get it to connect, or he just forward smash. A laser to F smash.
Almost 150%. So not dying early, but still dying nonetheless.
Now, I know Switch has said he's incredibly confident, not only in this matchup, but against Sosa specifically.
Oh,
that's a snake hit
right there.
XYK telling Switch that he's sick.
He's pretty right.
He's super right.
Pretty right.
Dude, if you made top 8 in general at this tournament, you're a pretty dang good player. You're very solid in your own right.
1, go!
Ooh, trying to get those ladder combos going. Now, Wolf's shine on this stage is able to kill her in its own unique way. Usually he's going at the diagonal, but because of the way he's stacked, you can just shine, jump up, and now you're on the top platform, way closer to the blast zone, way closer to death. Death Door comes early, especially when you miss a shoulder bash and eat it on the stage. That was the earliest we've seen any kill in a long time. Yeah, it's about 80%. Oh yeah. We're used to seeing people die far into the red.
Absolutely right. Oh. Bad roll right there from Switch.
Gonna take it off the top.
17 really quickly. At least as far as Wolf is concerned, one of the
Oh yeah. This is the earliest Switch has died like 3 sets. Except for his, you know, SD at 0.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright.
Could have been a kill. 106. My man is consistent dying very early right now. Oh.
Not Wario.
But choosing to recover high. Great like presence of mind right there from Switch.
Sosa decided to DI away so he doesn't get those ladders. Did not want to be taken up to heaven. Not want to be taken down to hell either.
Just don't want to be taken.
No.
That movie sucked.
No shots to Liam Neeson.
No, all shots though.
Okay, all shots to Liam Neeson.
For real. Oh.
You're Liam Neeson, we don't want
113%. Switch is putting on an absolute clinic right now.
Yeah, Switch is kind of running a, like, this is what you do to Sosa 101.
Okay. So Sosa definitely leading the grab game out of these two, but Switch answering right back. Oh, shit in the half. I mean, died at 59.
Holy crap. Go, let us know.
2 games to 1.
All right, and he's bringing the gun back out. We are going hunting. He's hunting for Italians, though.
There you go. Start that grab up from Sosa. Good shit. Another one.
It smells like garlic.
Another one.
Find him.
Woo. Woo.
Not going to take him off the top. That would have been a very early kill. But Battlefield does not have that same blast zone. Trying to get his own game started. So 2 people are trying to force the other person to react to them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get back to that ledge and snipe it out.
Trying to be close. Yeah, correct. Jumping back away from the ledge, however, we'll see if he decides to use that fart. He doesn't. He would switch the advantage right there.
All right, does get that poke in.
That was sick. That was sick.
Answers back.
That was super sick. My man died at like 60 something. Incredible.
That all started from that forward air that we were talking about earlier, that tip.
Here we go again. I think Sosa may be dead right here. Not rolling, but gets another grab. Oh! Switch is eating it right now.
Oh! That shine.
Yeah,
that flash just
that'll do
really surprised me for some reason. Most of these, I'm like, oh yeah, that was a sick setup, and that time I'm like, oh, he just suddenly flashed. All right.
Naring on top of this man's shield. Really looking hard for these grabs.
Okay, Wario.
Another one. This is the
A
first
Wario
game.
lurking underneath your platform is so scary.
Because there's so much that can be done.
And he's one of the best characters in Sharky. Yeah. And that takes it. That was commanding.
Yeah.
A far cry from the last game.
So Wario, especially in this matchup, Wario was really dependent on if he's getting a grab or not, especially because he's fighting a Spacey. A lot of his throws are like, a lot of his follow-ups are throw dependent. They're dependent on what he's doing after the throw. In that match that we just saw, Sosa had about 3 to 4 times as many grabs as Switch did.
So we can
we can definitely
I don't know what
see
happens.
why. I think he needs a minute. He's back. He's back. Don't worry about it. Relax.
I literally think he went out to spit his gum into a garbage can.
Let's go. Relax.
And then everyone just yelled about Wolf.
Okay.
Cool.
So we back on.
We good.
Starting up game number 4.
So we're just waiting. They're just joking. They're both smiling. They're goofing around. All right, we're seeing the lasers come back out again. And honestly, that was one of the big differences between last game and the one before that. Commanding lead all came from those laser conversions. He's going to need to get that started again if you want to take game 4.
More grabs from Sosa.
Yep.
Repeatedly able to get comfortable. Switch doesn't necessarily need him as much. He's not a character that really needs to get a grab to start his percent up, but Sosa got it actually pretty early. That stock 6% right there on it. Man!
Ooh.
Okay.
Answers right back.
Right back. Right back.
That was the strangest trade. Alright, we are seeing a few power shields coming out here. Malachi was a lot more proficient at that, but Sosa certainly no slouch. These random, like, you always expect Wolf combos to end within like a shine or a downer or whatever, so the fact that Switch is
these
using
combos
so
are ended any way
F
Switch
smash.
wants them to.
There's so much F
22,
smash,
baby.
Yep. If this is carrying on this way, it's looking like we are definitely seeing a second set here. A second set of grands and more amazing Smash for you to watch.
Off the stage, tries to get that bear.
Ooh, that was a slick edge canceled up air in order to, it's the only way he was able to keep that combo going.
138 catches him looking with that back air.
Yes.
Fist of Tebby Gong is real. Oh man, Sosa is just finding himself at the mercy of these back airs, not even looking close to this match. Just keeping him so zoned out with these lasers. Great down smash to the tech chase though. Looking for a roll back in, but Switch, oddly enough, decided to tech in place. Allowing Sosa the opportunity to start this joint off. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all right, man.
You're right. You're right.
Nice grab. That's all that is. You're rolling a lot, though, Sosa. Slow it down. Actually, I take it back. Sosa actually isn't rolling that much because Wario has so much aerial drift. He's not really touching the ground as lot to contest with these lasers as other characters is. He's choosing to go high, and that's why Switch is kind of able to start juggles up successfully because Wario kind of has to go in. You know, he doesn't have the capacity like Switch does to play a little bit safer in the back. Can't with a projectile until he finds an opening. Wario is all about making your opening.
So. We've got a reset on our hands.
Ready.
Time for set 2. What? Yeah, I was going to. All right, give us 1 second to update that. All right, so we're in set 2.
Switch is putting it on right now.
All right. All right. That was looking pretty commanding. It was 3-1, but the games that Switch won were solid.
Including that last one. They may have been the closest game that Sosa had lost, and that's saying something because the stock deficit, though it was only one stock, it definitely felt a lot more one-sided than that. Great fight right there. Down tilt, going for the jab, but Switch not DIing forward. Great presence of mind from him, already in a position where he could have had an edge guard. Yeah,
that could have been the end of that stock. Let's
really
see
bad. But
if Sosa's able to take one, then that's just all extra credit as far as he's concerned.
All right, Sosa tried to dash away to get the openings of a tech chase, but Switch having absolutely none of it. And here he finds himself in the middle of a wolf combo. You do not want to let him shine on top of your body right now. You really, if you want to allow him to hit you with a move, you want him to connect with something on the outer portion of your limbs. Because if he's in the middle of your body,
that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take a shine, and then from a shine, you're probably gonna take a
you're probably
flash.
gonna die. It's gonna die. It's gonna die.
You're gonna die some way, somehow.
Flash. Savior of the bracket today. And just moving around him completely, while Sosa is kind of staying a little bit more sedentary, just because he knows he wants that grab. The dynamic approach of lasers and the fact that they can be wave landed allows Switch to take some really strange angles, if you will.
That was a phenomenal drift there. It went super high, missed, and didn't get punished for it. Now he takes the stock at 185 on Green Hill Zone.
Sosa turning that nair safe, nairing and then jabbing on shield was incredibly inspiring.
Both of these guys are on another level. Let's be serious.
All right, the shine interrupt that. Sosa not getting the up smash like he wanted. Up smash probably would have comboed into itself on a spacey like this at this percent. Finally gets a grab, starts to tech chase up. And I've seen him do a lot of that today. Where other people will go for grabs, Sosa has been sticking dash attack into opponents' bodies. And it seems like if your opponent decides that they want to cross cancel, they get put in a hard knockdown immediately. I'm not sure exactly that's what he was going for, but he's a lot more liberal with the use of this dash attack than I've seen other Warriors. Starting off with that. With that fart. Abuelo con chinchilla. Oh, you already know, man. That's going to stink in the bathroom. Down throw. Recognizing he was going to tech in place right there.
Wario's on his smelliest food, trying to make those farts all their worth.
The power shield, sour spot clap, definitely has him going right now. He's been down throwing Switch instead of up throwing to see where he's going with these tech follow-ups. And now Sosa definitely seems to have the read on what this man wants him. Nice. Oh, get up attack, get a cross cancel at 97%. Not the most fortunate, but he's still in the game. That's all he needs. That's not what he needed.
No, that's not what he wanted at all.
Oh, these shines interrupted. Switch knows that Sosa needs to find his way into his body right now. Finally gets that grab off with the fart.
Fart's really the only way that, not the only way, but one of the key ways that Sosa is getting these kills at a decent percent.
Yeah, they're the only way to actually confirm a lot of the openings that he's finding off of this character, especially because he's so heavy. He's probably not dying off at the top anyway, so Sosa has really been keeping a presence of mind to make sure he has it like a half charge to kill him off of the sides. I'd like to see a little bit more bite from Sosa's gameplay. It kind of looked like he had an idea that he wanted to go for it there, but he chose not to out of either fear or respect of what Switch was going to do. Oh, great DI. Damn.
Sosa gives a little fist bump.
Dash attack to F smash. Dash attack to F smash?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know where I'm writing it.
Why?
I'm writing on my hand.
We're not even writing stats down now. We're just writing random combos. So we're gonna out here learn ASL.
The
so
fair
we
to
can do
grab.
commentary for the blind. Or commentary for the deaf.
Sosa repeatedly able to find these grabs. Good on him. 47%. What could be more. Oh, the edge guard right there. Oh, wow. The bait with the 4 there. Just an empty lane into an F smash. Absolutely brilliant.
Sosa baits with the best of them.
Is this a fishing tournament?
Yup. It's like a bass fishing.
Oh! power shield. Sosa was trying to get into the mix, recognized that he had an advantage for him. So, well, okay. Remember how you were saying Malachi was like power shield and some lasers earlier? Yeah, I think
Sosa's learning.
I think set 2 Sosa is a different kind of bull.
Set 2 Sosa is very different than set 1 Sosa right now.
These lasers don't look like shit.
Last time, lasers shut Sosa down. This time, half the lasers are coming back.
Yeah. It's the only way you make it right, because if you shield him, you're still not at an advantage. You have to power shield those lasers back at Wolf to make him at least respect the options that you have out of your neutral. Are you going up on a Tuesday? The switch falling so fast right there that the Sour
trying to get him to go down on Saturday, though.
The Sour Spot uppers aren't connected even after these up throws right. Okay, Meteor canceled to possibly jump up at him. 123%. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tú sabes, manín. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué es lo que contigo? Estás muerta. Estás muerte. Tú sabes.
¿Qué es este?
Oh, the fart.
Queso con jamón.
No, dog, I don't eat him. Cut it out. Mad personal. Mad quick. Sosa out on these mad quick. Going a little bit higher than he needs to with these fares right now. And trying to shut down both the laser and Wolf's get off the option at once is a good idea, but Switch is making him eat it right now. Definitely has his jump.
These F smash combos though, coming in clutch.
Just can't get down. Wario is a character who's known for his up air. Switch is showing. I think Mines is also pretty good as well. Jab to down smash. Stop holding in and or down and or both. It's not good.
Probably both.
Probably both.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
If Wario
at the
has
ledge. Ooh, the drop zone there definitely would have.
Oh, that fart came out mad early. I thought we were going to see it as a way to combo, a way to get his kills off.
No, he needed to make sure that he wanted to recover back to the stage.
Yep.
And that was the best use of it right there. Like, you don't want to set yourself up for an edge guard situation when you're already down, you're already bleeding. You want as much percent fresh on you as possible, and a great use of that bite right there. Like I said, that's what I wanted to see Sosa do it a little bit more. Sosa, I mean, Switch has been kind of sitting and chill off of the presence of mind that Sosa is going to do something. Clap at home.
These are the up air claps. That's what they're doing.
I don't think it's working.
No, it was a response from earlier. Not telling him to do it again.
Because my man is getting clapped right now.
He's getting clapped on.
All right. Consistent power shields. Sosa is so good at making sure he doesn't get hit by the small stuff. Oh, and as I say that, the second laser clips him.
Does get back. Now this fart is still building. Every time that Switch isn't able to confirm this fart's coming out.
Oh! Flash!
There's some fuego.
Savior of the meteorites. Flash. Set 2!
Set 2 is so different than set 1.
My God,
it's like it's a different set.
Yeah, set 2. Well, set 1, Switch was on that ass.
Oh, Switch was just like, I'm going to clean up.
I'm doling out all the monies. Come holla at me, baby.
Let's do this. Set 2.
Sosa looking kind. That's nice.
Sosa checking the phone.
Sosa boy looking top 3.
Blanks back home, say, dude, what are you doing? You got to do this. He's coaching him from the phone.
The environment looks so different from the left side to the right side.
Oh yeah, everyone is on the left side of the thing. If you turned it, like,
makes no sense.
There's like 30, not 30, but there's like half as many people on the left side.
Varia is Sosa's only fan. Goddamn. What do you got to do? That's what happens when you travel to other coasts, dog. Bring a friend.
That's what happens when you make grand
Bring
finals.
a really obnoxious friend so that when you do inevitably make it this far in tournament, they can just be like, ah,
I got you. I'm going to yell. Yeah.
That's all you need. Just to know your man's got your back. See, your man's only got your back if you got something for him to have. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my man's got your back. He went 0-2, but he got my back.
You got to give me something to cheer for, my guy. Oh, fair to up air.
Doesn't matter how many people get your back if you're not making it to grands.
Seen it. Oh, up air.
Ooh, that clap.
Not going for the bite. Instead, decides to fall on top of him. And I think that's what keeps Sosa's punish game so interesting. He does a lot of the same options.
This is the sweet spot, and he's gonna die.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. All right. Dirty mouth.
Just saying, hold
Clean it up with Orbit.
Gotta go
Clean that
brush my
stock up
teeth.
with. I got some gum for you, dog.
You got some gum?
Don't even
Perfect.
trip. Don't even trip. He got a gun.
Ooh.
Not being used the most effective.
Whoa,
No, I'm about to say,
okay.
dog, just go. Whoa,
Wait.
Okay. That's actually a really interesting option. He knew that the
I
up B
forgot you could
was
do,
going
like,
to be covered.
Yep.
And I think that's exactly what caught Switch off guard right there as well. We kind of assumed what Wario was going to do. And because instead of reacting, you went with that read. If you got it wrong, you're all the way out of the way.
Yep, you are toast. Huevos rancheros.
Okay. Yet again.
And that lingering, when Wario uses this up, he kind of fades up there and halts for a second.
And you do have to respect it somewhat.
Yep. And so everyone goes up a little bit early, and it makes it a little bit harder to edge guard him. Shine?
Oh, trying
Start?
to dash past him to see if he was going to find something.
I thought we were going to see a switch combo, but this might actually be a Sosa story.
And the latent
Clap.
frames on dash attack are really potent to cover options. It's kind of like DDD's without the super armor, but it's really good. You seeing somebody is teching in place.
Yep, and it's a bit faster. It's going to be a little bit more useful.
I don't know. Honestly, I thought the Switch was going to finish that joint. It looks so real. Speaking of real. Aaron out of
Warriors
shield.
trying to toss the
bust.
hands.
Jab, but the second one getting SDI'd out of. And that's a great opportunity for Switch to get this stock up.
That's
not
what
having
we're
to roll up
looking for.
early. Like we said, his up B has a couple different hitboxes on it, and there's ones that bring you back down. So if you're not careful and you don't have your invincibility, you can be on this stage and easily stage spike off of his up B. That's why you see Switch giving him so much respect.
That's going to be really difficult to get back from. All right.
And by difficult, you mean he not coming.
Yeah, by difficult, I meant it was actually impossible.
I like the way you phrase things, my guy. Going up with the bite.
Who slid off the edge because he didn't get put into tumble there. He was able to get back
Oh,
right
the
away.
double nair from the ledge. Sour spot up there.
Trying to give him the boot, trying to give him the foot.
Now, when you have certain characters with bite, especially ones who fall fast like Spaceys, if you bite through the platform, you can release it with enough time to release them back on top of the platform.
Yep,
So
really
what that
messes
means,
with people.
it's like a soft reset, if you will, if you go through the platform and release them back onto the platform.
It really messes with people DI in their techs as well.
Sosa hasn't really done that. He's elected to go for the honest option that once he finds his confirm, he's going to take it to as much possible percent he can get it. He's not too concerned with mixing it back up and reinserting his clothes back into the laundry. He's just like, no, I got him fresh. I think I'm going to just go now. All right. Fair
I don't need a
getting
rinse repeat. I just got
I
it.
just need a rinse.
I just went to the laundromat.
Great DI.
All right.
Oh.
Everyone's grabbing ledge now. That half fart. Sosa, this stock is looking insane. He said 0%. It's as clean as you can be.
Yeah, he's spacing incredibly well.
He's looking fresh. He's got this nice suit on.
What?
Still is not taking anything. All right, he's hit his first percent for the stock. That up air going to seal it.
From the middle of the stage, man.
Everyone tosses up the hands.
Or this is kind of where it went left for Sosa in the first set, and where Switch started hampering down and really just focusing on what's keeping him in the lead. Right now, however, it seems that the tides have been switching and that Sosa is dominating this man right now. His grab follow-ups are so consistent. He's managing to land so many grabs. It's not about really the follow-up grabs. It's more so about the first one because Wario can get more grabs out of his grab. But once you start getting yourself into the mix-up, you get bit and then led into a grab. And
You get into this vortex.
It gets
like, I made one bad decision, so I made another, and now I'm stuck.
Incredibly cyclical. Like Switch is doing a good job of breaking that cycle and finding ways to insert his pressure in there, but even still, once Wario starts these grab follow-ups, it all looks like this.
The tide seems to be switching. We might be seeing it going from west to east, but now it's back to east to west.
Okay, all right. the Nair to cover. Switch coming down on top of him. A lot more F smashes than I'm used to seeing.
Oh!
Incredibly quick.
So high up
Great use
there.
of the tip of that fair, the tip and tops.
Wolf gets great
Another
use
grab?
out of these platforms, like I was saying before.
Lets him tech roll into him like he wasn't able to cover it and just farts on the top of his head. Great.
Ooh, bad spacing, and that's good. Nope, it's not.
Wario didn't actually have enough. He needed another resource, maybe like a fart
little bit more gas
or another,
in the tank.
exactly, a fart or another jump to make it back with that head on a platter. But a lot of these moves are getting crouch cancel shine in response for his efforts. Just like that, the first hit of Nair connected, first hit of Fairman connected. He shines from switching. So powerful.
Yep. And Sosa's done a phenomenal job of really switching up how he's doing this.
Ooh.
Oh, as I say that, gets caught on a cross-up.
His roll reads are very nice, but Switch seems to be the one punishing harder right now. Ooh.
Yep. A lot of what Sosa's been doing is working on his spacing. He's also used use of resources. His farts have been a lot more lethal, a lot more deadly in the last set.
And they aren't the fully charged ones. They're the ones that you have cognizant of them being there. And that's just a testament to him keeping track of that time in his head, knowing that, okay, now is when I need to do it. Now it feels right.
It's also the farts that, like, if you're over on the side of the stage, it's still going to kill. It's still just as deadly. It's just not as omnipotent as when Wario's glowing a sickly yellow.
Switch is putting Sosa into more situations where he has to roll to survive and punishing those rolls every single time.
Oh, he's waiting. If you tech in place, he's got a shine ready for you. If you tech out, he's got that F smash. If you tech in, he's got a shine ready again.
Do that grab.
What is this?
Grab. Yeah, the Switch was trying to waste trying to find some way to make that amazing.
Yep.
I think it looked like this. Oh. Chief! 3 times in a row.
Everyone yelling. They're repping for Chief Cherry out here.
Oh, wow. And the claps. Good stuff, Sosa. Shutting down those rolls, not rolling as heavily now. Responding more so with Nair out his shield to break up the pressure that the Switch is putting on him. It's not enough.
Ooh, lands right on him.
Oh!
Yo!
Oh,
That.
my God.
Wow. All
Yo,
right.
the tournament just ended.
Give it up for your first season Philly Circuit champion, Sosa.
Yo.
The only SoCal person here shows up and says, dude, I got this.
What the
Let's
fuck
go."
was that?
That final stock was insane. That was so good. He's like, I
play that character too. I mean, not like that, but really good stuff from Switch right there. Like, I definitely don't want to let that be swept under the rug. Switch's offense game is so crazy. Those lasers were so crazy. I think farther along the lines at the end of that, he kind of crept away from laser a little bit more.
I agree. Well, he started.
But damn, Sosa!
He crept away because he started getting. There was so.
He started
many more
fucking him
perfect
up. That's
shields.
what happened.
Well, there's a lot more power shielding. He wasn't willing to do it.
Perfect shield game was on point.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.